Sadhguru, there is a growing concern that we have become an intolerant society. Have we really become intolerant?
If you're living in a newsroom studio, a television studio, then yes. But I have a huge access on a daily basis to the people of this country. I know this country by first-hand experience. I've traveled and still traveling the country and meeting all sorts of people, from tribal women to people like you. So, in my experience, the differences of caste, creed, community has come down a lot compared to how it was 25 years ago, a lot. That is a fact. But still, there are terrible things happening in rural India, still happening, still enormous discrimination. But compared to how it was 25, 30 years ago and how it is today, there is a world of change. There is a huge change. If you do not understand, 1,000-year-old problem cannot be fixed overnight. We just have to keep pushing the positives and get it there. I will tell you a simple thing. This is almost nearly maybe 36, 37 years ago. When I first was in a village in Tamil Nadu, I decided to do a program. So somebody offered their large home, so about 150 people turned up. We did the first day program, then we served a meal to all of them. Second day, only about 75 people turned up. Then I asked, what happened? They said, those people that we called yesterday, they are all that particular caste, whatever that is, we cannot eat with them. I said, then I cannot teach you all this. I did not teach, I closed and went back. Then when I went home and I thought about it, I said, this is a 1,000-year-old problem. Either you can work towards solution, or you can just be very righteous and leave it right there and walk home. Then I went back again and I said, okay, you guys have problem eating with them, don't eat with them. We'll just do the program. They said, okay. So we did the program. At the end of the program, I just devised simple games and made them all play together. They had no problem playing together because no scripture says you should not play together. So they all played together. That became the Gramotsav movement right now. Over 10 to 15,000 people participate in the finals of the game, where people gather in huge numbers in Tamil Nadu. Over 700 teams from across Tamil Nadu participate in this, men, women, children, all kinds of people participating in these games. These games have taken away the distinctions, because whoever plays well, that guy becomes the champion. It doesn't matter what caste or creed he belongs to. So you can see this, that this happened in United States. You hate the blacks, but you cannot help having Magic Johnson's poster in your bedroom. You can't just help it, because he's magic. So the same thing we did in a smaller scale in rural Tamil Nadu. Why I'm saying this is, this intolerance just going on, this about, many unfortunate sexual assaults and stuff happening, it's not happening new. Believe me, I've been in the villages and towns, lynchings, these things have always been happening, just not been reported, that's all. Why does this happen? You need to understand, we are not a state or a country which is ruled by law. It's only society manages its own law. Because there is not enough policemen, there's not enough infrastructure. In United States, the average time in which a police car arrives is 3 minutes and 20 seconds on an average. A policeman arrives fully armed. You think he's got only handgun. No, when he opens his boot, he's got a rifle, a high-powered rifle, he's got a shotgun, and sometimes some of them also have like a small Sten gun. 3 to 4 weapons he has, and 2 of them come, they could handle a crowd of 50 or 100 people. Here a policeman comes with nothing in his hands, no even lathi he doesn't carry, he comes on a bicycle. You don't expect him to handle a frenzied mob. Why is the mob frenzied? I've actually witnessed 2 lynchings myself.
What?
Yes. If you live in the villages of this country for 20 to 30 years, minimum 1 or 2 lynchings you will definitely witness. I was in my farm, where is a very remote village. One day I just ride into this village and I see a big crowd. I park my motorcycle and I just go and see, they're just beating a human being like I've never imagined possible. Then I try to get in and try to stop them. They push me aside and they go ahead, and the guy dies there on the street and they bury him right there outside the village. Then the sub-inspector of the local, not in that town, somewhere else close by, the police station is some 10-15 kilometers away. He was a friend of mine, he was my batchmate. So I went there and I told him, what is happening? You need to do something about this. He said, I know about it, you don't get into this affair. Somewhere they're building some small dam and somebody starts a rumor all over the place that they're taking children and sacrificing for this dam. In every village this is happening. Any strange-looking guy enters that village, it's finished. They're going to steal their children. So now it is found technological support, the rumors are spreading much faster. But even before it was happening, unfortunately, this is because there is no law enforcement. This is the way mob enforces law, unfortunately. We need to change this means. It needs education, it needs evolution of the society, and it needs enforcement. We are not capable of enforcing law for 1.3 or 4 billion people with the number of policemen that we have. It is always the society which decides how to enforce the law. So it is very sad, but today people are catching it on the mobile phone, so you're seeing it. But I'm telling you, if you live in a village for 25-30 years, you will definitely see at least 1 lynching in your life, almost in every village. This happens, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll just ask. Kiran?